Welcome back to Comic Church. Here we are in part 2. Last time in the previous episode, we talked about the sanctuary districts from Star Trek Deep Space Nine's 2-part episode, Past Tense, and how they were built to make people invisible, to disappear the undesirables, and in particular, how they mirrored the kinds of walls that we built in our own world today. But there's a moment in the story that changes everything. The moment is when Gabriel Bell is killed before he can fulfill his role in history. You see, Bell, he wasn't a soldier or a politician. He was just a man who saw that no one else was going to stand up for the people left to rot in the sanctuary districts. But before he could become the face of the resistance, he was killed, trying to help. That moment of loss, that's when Sisko knew he had to become Gabriel Bell himself.
They're gone.
For now. But they're the least of our worries. That man who just got killed trying to help us. That man was Gabriel Bell.
If only I'd had my med kit. Or even if I'd got him to a hospital, I might have been able to save him.
You did all you could, Doctor.
But it wasn't enough, was it? A good man died because of us. And what about the hostages? What's going to happen to them?
Without Bell, there's a good chance those hostages are going to die.
And if that happens, how is it going to affect the future?
We have to save them. Whatever it takes, we have to make sure those hostages survive.
That's the question. How do we stop it from happening again? Because in that moment, Sisko didn't have a choice. If he didn't step in, if he didn't become Bell, the timelines would have collapsed. History would lose the one man who would force the world to see the truth. So he took Bell's name, he took Bell's place, and he carried Bell's mission forward. And here is the lesson. Sometimes history doesn't give us a choice. Sometimes the people who are supposed to lead the way are taken from us, either too soon, too violently, too unfairly, and when that happens, someone has to step in. Someone else has to become the voice, the witness, the one who refuses to let the world look away.
I thought you didn't want to get involved.
We've changed our minds.
Glad to hear it. We can use all the help we can get. This place is about to explode. Most of us agreed to live here because they promised us jobs. I don't know about you, but I haven't been on any job interviews lately. And neither has anyone else. They've forgotten about us.
So what do?
We make them remember. Day after tomorrow, we're going to hold a rally outside the processing center. I want everyone to be there. Gimmies, ghosts, even the dims. I want to remind the people outside that we haven't done anything wrong. That we're not criminals. And that we don't deserve to live like this.
We'll spread the word.
Good. One more thing. Tell people when they come to the rally to bring their families, their kids, and try to look their best. We're not derelicts, no matter what they say about us.
That's what it means to be Gabriel Bell in our times. It means seeing the places where history has gone silent and deciding that silence, it isn't an option. It means taking up the cause of people no one wants to see. It means stepping into the gap when the world would just rather close its eyes. And let's be real, we're living in that moment right now. Here in Utah, where I live, in California, in cities all across the country, people are being swept away because it's easier to hide poverty than it is to solve it. The shelters are too few, the system is too broken, and the policies are designed to make sure the people who need the help the most are the least likely to get it. You see, we can't wait for someone else to be our Gabriel Bell because sometimes that person never comes. We can't wait around our whole lives for someone to come and save us from our own mistakes and our own mess. But sometimes it's up to us to take their place, to step up even if it scares us. And even if it costs us something, or everything. But that's the choice history demands of us. Not because we're special, not because we're heroes, but because there's no one else coming. Because when the world is falling apart, it's on us to be the ones who care, the ones who see, the ones who refuse to let the story end in silence. Sisko didn't step out to beat Gabriel Bell. He stepped in because he had to. And we're called to do the same, to speak up when the world says to be quiet, to stand with people our system would rather hide, to remember that every person on the street has worth, has dignity, has a story that deserves to be seen and heard. Because if we don't, if we look away, then we're no different than the ones who built the sanctuary districts in the first place.
How could we have let this happen?
The question is, how do we stop it from happening again?
Give me your ID cards.
Pocket.
We'll switch these for 2 of the casualties. As far as anybody knows, you both died here. Is that okay with you, Bell?
Thanks.
My pleasure.
Come on, let's get you out of here. Anything else we can do for you?
There is one more thing.
Name it.
Tell people the truth about what happened here.
I would have done that anyway.
So let's be the ones who step in when this story needs us. Let's be the ones who refuse to let the Gabriel Bells of our time die without someone carrying the message forward. Anyways, this is Pastor Drew with Common Church. Thank you for staying with me through this 2-part sermon. Please like, please share, please follow us, and help us keep telling these stories that matter. And like always, my friends, live long and prosper.